Let's check the volume. It is up. Okay, Shalom. I'm Yehoshua from Jerusalem. This is the second video on the Evansville rally where Barack congratulates Senator Clinton. I want to comment on the significant elements of the outcome of the primary. More specifically, there were 67 counties, and the political machinery was in high gear. Barack only won 7 of the 67 counties in Pennsylvania. But I think there's a very interesting observation. In Philadelphia County, 280,000 people voted for Barack Obama, which is 131,000 more than the 149,000 that voted for Hillary. He won in that county by 131,000 votes. That's the very county that's disenfranchised by the status quo. Barack, you're a winner. You won by every standard. They claim a 10% victory. The mathematics are simple. It's about 8.6% victory. But the spin doctors can't resist. You did a good job. I congratulate you and your team. Now, the purpose of this video, in Indiana, and for the people of Evansville and Indianapolis and Sabelis, the governor who came to endorse you, you have to now shift gears, as you have, thank God, to the primary in Indiana and North Carolina. And the shift in communication content has to go from articulation to content that will sustain into your presidency. And you have to take on McCain at the same time. Specifically, what am I talking about? I repeat my name, Yehoshua. I'm the author of The New Economic Paradigm. What will create tens of thousands of jobs a month after the first year of your administration will be the New Economic Paradigm National Platform Development Policy and Program to build, develop, implement, and acculturate a world-class new global technological infrastructure for America and Americans to become the most competitive economy in the world. It will take America from a 14 trillion gross domestic product to 45 to 50 trillion. And it will be structured in a way that I've worked out the macro elements and so forth. I won't go into the details, so that the workers of America share in a proper and a just distribution of the annual GDP wealth that it generates, as opposed to institutions, Wall Street's bias over Main Street. You've hit the target. And since the underlying science and technology intellectual property to build that world-class global technological infrastructure is based on the New Economic Paradigm, and since I own it and I'm the author, we're going to put it in an irrevocable trust and empower President Obama to see to it that it is developed and acculturated to retrain, retool, and re-educate the entire workforce, making it the most competitive, and to see that there is within the mandate a just distribution of the ownership of that global technological infrastructure as a result of owning the underlying science and technology that developed it in the first place. That's my little contribution. Warren Buffett estimates that it's worth a few $100 billion. Well, if he's right, that would make me wealthier than Warren Buffett. But I don't have such ambitions in life. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. When I was a boy and I heard that, thank God, I said I better take that seriously. I did. I came up to Jerusalem 22 years ago. I'm an American citizen. I am still an American citizen, born and raised in Upton as a boy, and lived in New Jersey for the 20 years prior to my moving here. My older brothers were all born in Pennsylvania, 5 of them. Lived in North Carolina. So to the citizens of Evansville, Indiana, and to your marvelous governor, Sabelis, we are very impressed. We bless you. We thank you for endorsing Barack Obama. To the people of Evansville and Indianapolis, and all about the state. We are very excited for your support and your blessings and your encouragement to make Barack Obama the President of the United States, to conclude the nomination process. So let us repeat. The context of the new economic paradigm exists within a very interesting framework. I'm a didactic scientist, and I observed 18 years ago the collapse of the local reality globally. What does this mean? It means the end of the exile of men and mankind. And when you collapse in physics the local reality, you have the quantum reality. Except we're not in and we're not inhabiting the quantum reality because Cloud Israel is denying the end of men and mankind's exile, and that denial blocks man and mankind's ascent. When Israel ends the denial, so too will men and mankind. So we are in the process of making the campaign to end the denial of men and mankind, first within Israel, so that we can ascend the ascent to the quantum reality, which is the redemptive framework, which is receiving to give. That is the new cognitive science behavioral first principle, and its parallel new economic paradigm I'm also the author of. It is the latter that we will use to develop the world-class global technological infrastructure for Americans, the win-win situation. This is what we have to do to go from 14 trillion to 45 to 50 trillion and make a just and equitable distribution of the wealth, with Americans receiving sustainable jobs and participation at the rate of tens of thousands a month of sustainable jobs within the first 2 years, with indexed incomes double the present levels and triple by the years 7 through 9. Having said that, the result of this supply side macro project, it's like a Hoover Dam, will require 4 to 5 trillion, will be amortized over 20 years. 60% of the investment in the project will come from the G9 as strategic partners with America. It's a win-win situation. It will eliminate the national debt. It will eliminate the deficit of the Social Security debt. It will eliminate the trade deficit. It will provide for paid national health insurance from cradle to grave for all Americans, free. It will be generating trillions of surpluses from years 16, 17, 18 through the out years, and will have eliminated the entire national debt. And it will, in the same life cycle of the project, triple the purchasing power of the dollar. Folks, this is a win-win situation. This is Barack Obama's plan, program, and international science and technology content that will deliver the promise of the future and its content. This is what delivers democracy, not the empty promises, the buckets with holes in the bottom of the politicians. Barack is above it, and he's blessed, and America is very blessed to have him. Even his detractors and his opponents will bless him. He's the leader that can bring about the essential execution of Humanomics in general and the new economic paradigm in particular. And that is the reason that I authorized this video and I authorized these actions. And we're certain that the Congress will give him the mandate to develop this, and the results will be very blessed for Americans and also for the G9. But the greatest blessing of all will devolve to the LDCs, the lesser developed countries, eliminating poverty, disease, illiteracy, and raising them up with the surpluses that will derive, and that will be part of the charter of the irrevocable trust that will own the science and technology patents for its development. I'm Yehoshua Yaakov Ben Avraham. I live in Jerusalem, and I bless Barak and Michelle and the girls, all the people in Indiana, and the blessed governor of the state. And we wish you great success and blessings in Kabel B'Shvilatet in Hebrew. In English, that's receiving to give. Receiving what? Receiving the authentic you. To give the authentic you to you, to your wife, your husband, your spouse, your children, family, community, and to the nation. Thank you for listening. I'm Yehoshua Yaakov from Jerusalem. Thank you.